All right, so this is polynomial review number 2 for your DCA, okay? So this one's going to be a shorter video. I only have 2 things I need to talk about, 2 types of questions I need to talk about up here. So it says, given that P of 4 equals 0, P of 5 equals 0. This should be F. I keep messing up. This should be F of 4, F of 5. I was like, what is that P? All right, anyways, rewind. All right, given that f of 4 equals 0, f of 5 equals 0, and f of negative 3 equals 0, which expression could be f of x, okay? All right, so when something equals 0, when you evaluate something and it equals 0, that means that it's a factor, which means it crosses the x-axis at that point. So when f of a number equals 0, it means it crosses the axis at that point. Okay, so really all I need to do is see which one of these crosses at 4, 5, and negative 3. So let's go to Desmos. Okay, so we're going to type each answer choice, A, B, C, D, into Desmos. Okay, so first we're going to type in A, y equals x cubed minus 6x squared minus 7x plus 66. Oh, messed up. Start over. I am just not jiving today, am I? Lord help me. Plus 66. All right, so this one doesn't even cross at 3 points, does it? So we can definitely eliminate A as an option. Let's go to B. Okay, so it is minus 6x minus 7x, and it's going to be plus 56 on the end. All right, it crosses 3 times. I'm looking for 4, 5, and negative 3. Nope, nope, nope. So B's not it either. So we can mark B out. Go back to Desmos. Let's do C. C looks like it's just changing to plus 60 on the end. Crosses at 3, negative 3, negative 3, 4, and 5. That's what we needed, right? So guess what? My answer option is C. Okay, let's do one more like this. All right, so same type of problem. Given that f of 0 equals 0, f of 5 equals 0, f of negative 5 equals 0, and f of negative 2 equals 0, which expression could be f of x? So again, I'm trying to figure out which one of these equations crosses the x-axis at 0, 5, negative 5, and negative 2. So we're going to go to Desmos, and we're just going to type each one in like we just did. Okay, I just go 8th. I mean, if you want to shuffle it out, we could start with D if you wanted to. Let's start with D. So it's going to be y equals x to the 4th plus 2x cubed minus 25x squared and then minus 54x. All right, I'm looking for 0, 5, negative 5, and negative 2. Well, I already got it canceled out because we know we didn't have any decimals, right? So D is not your option. All right, let's do C. C, it looks like the last one changed to negative 50x. So we go and we change the 54 to 50x. We got a negative 5. We want that. We got a negative 2. We want that. We got a 0. That's 1. And we got a 5. So guess what my answer is? C. Okay? So 0 means you cross the x-axis at that point. All right? All right, now we're going to write some equations from zeros, okay? All right, so this one, it says write, I'm going to change it, write a polynomial, f of x, that has a coefficient of 1 and 2 distinct zeros, okay? So we've done one, except we didn't put it in standard form, okay? We just wrote it and we didn't multiply it out. So we're going to combine those 2 lessons together right now. So x equals negative 3. You got to write it in factor form. So it's going to be x plus 3. Multiplicity of 2 means you write it twice. Okay? And then x equals 3 has a multiplicity of 1. That's going to be x minus 3. We stopped here last time, but now we're actually going to combine those operations and we're going to multiply this out. And we've done that, okay? So first you're going to multiply those 2 out. You come over here to your box. We're going to say x plus 3, x plus 3. Then we're doing this. So now these 2 parentheses are x squared, combine your middle term with a 6x plus 9, and then drop down that last one. Now I need to multiply these two out. You want to multiply them out until you have no more parentheses left, okay? So this is going to be a 3 by 2. Okay, let's see, that's a 3 by 3. We need a 3 by 2. There we go. X minus 3. Okay, x squared times x is x cubed. So all you're doing is just multiplying things, okay? That's negative 18x. That's negative 27. So this is my final answer. X cubed, combine the squares to plus 6x squared, combine the x's, and be negative 9x minus 27. And that would be your final answer. Okay? All right, let's do another one. Let's see here. All right, so write a polynomial again with a leading coefficient of 1. It has 3 distinct zeros this time. All right? So it says x equals 1 and multiplicity of 2. Multiplicity of 2 means I write it twice. Okay? Oh, you got to change the sign. Don't be a goober like me. Change the signs. X equals 2 multiplicity of 1. That'll be x minus 2. X equals negative 3, x plus 3. All right. So what I would do here is I would first box in these two over here. Okay? Come over here. Box them in. Okay? X squared, negative x, 1. So these first two boxed in are x squared minus 2x plus 1. Then I would box in the last two, okay? I get x squared minus 2x, 3x, and negative 6. So now that's going to be x squared plus x minus 6. So then at the end, you only have to box in these two together. So that's going to be a 3 by 3. Okay? So then I have x to the 4th. So then we're just going to multiply these out, okay? And then just pull stuff out and combine. So the x to the 4th comes out. The cubes, that's going to be a plus x cubed. The squares, negative 6, negative 2 is negative 8, plus 1 is negative 7x squared. That's going to be 13x minus 6. And that would be your answer. Okay? All right, let's do one more like that. And then we'll call it a day. Okay? All right. So we're going to do 3 distinct again. Okay? So we're going to say x equals negative 2 multiplicity 2. X equals 3 multiplicity of 1. X equals negative 1 multiplicity of 1. All right. So remember, you got to change the sign. So it's going to be x plus 2. Write it twice because the multiplicity says to write it twice. The rest are going to be written once. Change the sign. X minus 3. X plus 1. Okay? I'd do the first two first. Come over here and do your box method. X plus 2 plus 2. So these two boxed together now give me x squared plus 4x plus 4. Then I'm going to box in these two. Do another 2 by 2. And that's going to be x squared minus 2x minus 3. And then you're down to the final step. Boxing these 3 in. So I need a 3 by 3. Okay. All we're doing is just boxing the stuff in. Whew, Using some mental math here. All right, so then pull out your common stuff. X to the 4th. The 3's can be added and get plus 2x cubed. The squares, that's going to be negative 11. Well, let's say that's going to be positive 1, negative 7. Negative 7x. That's going to be negative 20x. And then minus 12. And that would be your answer. Okay? So that's how you do the second review. Okay? And you'll have a worksheet that'll be just on this. All right, guys. Let me know if you need anything else.